Hey, Flat Earth British, Lee Mowat speaking. Hi, guys and girls. Um, yep, I'm back doing another visual speech and visual. Thanks for your comments for the last couple of videos. Appreciated it. Yeah, it's quite encouraging. So spurred me on for more. Yeah, thank you very much. Please do yourselves set up a YouTube channel. Just download this software. YouTube Catcher is free. Open it, download it, unpack it, open it, put it on screen record, press start. It will say start there. That's it. And then it will save to your desktop. The video, when you finish, when you press stop, it will save wherever, and then that's it. Done. And then you just upload it to YouTube. There you go. You just made a YouTube video. Really simple. I say that. This is the second time I've done this. I just spent 10 minutes doing it. I forgot to put my mouse pointer on, which is an integral part to what I want to do, so I wasted 10 minutes. I've just had to delete it. Did I delete it? I hope I deleted it. Yeah, so please, guys, everybody has got their own truth, their own opinion, their own perspective on life. And life should be rich and varied, and only you guys can make that rich and varied life for me by making a YouTube channel and doing the same thing that Martin and I are doing. That's very English there, Martin and I. Yeah, so please. Yeah, so I'll just crack on then. This what I'm going to be doing on this vlog or vlog. Came to me about 2 months ago from the channel New Earth. That's one word. New Earth on YouTube. It's a little bit freaky. The channel and the videos are a bit freaky, but some of the stuff in there is so profound, so amazing, and it's just one of the subjects that I think the woman's name's Sylvia are covered in it. As soon as I watched it, I knew it was true, beyond a doubt, and that's what I'm going to share with you as well. You've probably heard it before, but anyway, I'm doing it now. Right, so let's begin. I've got no format. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just going to go through it, Martin style, no editing. Just put the camera on and start. Okay, so it's my favourite little spin. I like doing the spin on a fake Earth. Yes, this is the world that we believed for so long, spinning endlessly, nowhere, not going anywhere, without end. And when you believe that, you also believe this. And what is this? Liquid hot magma, which exists at the centre of the Earth's core. And how did it get there? Well, it's easy. As all the seas are spinning around the Earth, it creates friction and it builds up heat, and the heat, and yeah, all the heat. It doesn't even make sense. I hate trying to say things that don't make sense. It somehow made the rock, the crust warm, and then it becomes hot, and then gravity pulls it into the middle, and it becomes one white hot steaming mass of liquid hot magma. But if you believe that you live on a flat earth, then this is utter nonsense. It's not true. But there's a problem. If it's not true, then why do we have volcanoes? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. So, yeah, liquid hot magma. Maybe I should put that as the title to this. I don't know. Perhaps. Okay, guys. It won't make much sense in the beginning, but just stick with me. Let me show you. So I'm going to show you a couple of quarries, okay? And just going to look at some details in the quarries. That's all for now. So, here's a quarry. Here's ground level up here. And this is where they've quarried down. And if you notice, you've got these strange marks. See? Going down. Right, over here. And there's more here. And there's more over there. Basically, how these came to be is you've got a JCB, whatever you call them, with a bucket on the end, and on the end of the bucket there are teeth, and basically it's scraping away layer by layer the land. Okay, and that's why you have these marks. Yep. So that's that. Okay, so just stick that on the back burner, and also please notice, if you will, you've got this like pile here at the bottom. So you've got like this vertical kind of like scraping, and then you've got like a residue here. And I saw another one. And again here, the scraping, and then you've got all this pile here. So basically the guy that was doing all the digging, he probably felt that he wasn't paid enough or something like that, so he's just left it there. Okay, so, and it's a big pile there. I mean, he made no effort whatsoever. Guy obviously needs a pay rise. Right, so that's that. Okay, just go back, just get this all back into context. Okay, so now what I forgot what this is called. I mean, can I get away with just saying it's an excavator? Right? I mean, this machine is ginormous. I mean, look at the people. Look how small they are. They don't even come up halfway there. I mean, this thing is hideously large. This machine just calls mammoth destruction. Absolute mammoth. Okay, and this is the kind of thing that they use today. And here's another quarry. A different kind of quarry. I don't know what they're quarrying, but it's just. So just take a look for a second. Just take a look. Look how what's left of the land is lying. See, look how everything sits. Oh, okay. Now let's just see a bit of the processing that's going on here. Yeah. Well, this machine here, it's digging out, isn't it? It's digging out, and it's dumping what it's digging out in the trucks, and then the trucks are going off to dump stuff that this machine is digging out. So that's one of the processes that you've got in a quarry. If I just bring your attention, this is an earlier time when this photo was taken. These trucks, when they're going off to dump their stuff earlier, they were dumping here. So basically, they drive along, turn around, reverse, lift up the back, and dump all their shit. You see, and that's why you've got that. Yep. So that's it's one of the processes. So you've got that kind of a land structure there, for want of a better phrase, and you've got like these looks like steps, I suppose. Oh, come on, mouse. Obey me, mouse. No, please. Oh. So just, again, look, see, notice the little mound there at the bottom again. Oh, there's another mound there. Lots of little mounds there. Yeah, lots of mounds. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is in Wales, actually. See, I do pay attention. This is in Wales. This is a different kind of a quarry. Obviously, they're going for something else. I don't know what. Am I zoomed out? Just look at the land. Well, if it's land, I don't know what you can call that anymore. It's processed, isn't it? So again, you've got like these steps. Diggers have been, and then probably around here, that big mammoth machine we saw earlier. We tend to get this sort of like curved edging coming round. Yeah. And then the lorries, I can't actually see any in this picture, but what they're doing is they're coming up like onto like a ridge here, and then lift up the back, dump all the crap down like that, and that's why you've got that. Basically, it's just lorries, time after time after time, dumping. But just notice, like this ridge that's forming. See, there's that ridge. I can't zoom in anymore. You get these ridges. Okay, so this is a quarry, another quarry. We'll come back to this at the end, I think, this picture. And here's another quarry in Peru. I can't remember the name of it. It sounds like Mano Picho or something. But this is just another quarry. It's exactly the same. But this is a very old. This is a very old quarry. Basically, the materials that's left here, it's just been here for so long, it's just cracked, basically. But that's what you've got here. And of course, at some point, someone's built dwellings here, obviously with residue stuff that's been left around. They haven't gone down a mountain and gone somewhere else and dragged all this stuff up. It's all been around. So now the thing is, if you remember from the last photograph, and I was telling you about, you've got like these ridges and stuff like that, like along here, there. If you look in the background, and this is scary, you've got the same ridges. And the reason you've got the same ridges, you notice like you've got these bumps, yeah, and on this side too. Yeah. We know this is a mountain range and this is a valley and streams and blah blah blah. And it's always so very, very beautiful, blah 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 blah. But we all scratch our head as to think, well, how did it get like that? It got like that because it's this. See the ridges on the end? Not only is this a quarry, guys, but so is the rest of the picture. And the scale is unthinkable. This is a quarry as well. Okay, just refocus now. Uh, we were there, and now we're here. Okay, this is another process. Oh, excuse me, dead leg again. This is another process. Basically, there's some refineries going on, and they're just picking out all the rubbish, and they're just dumping all the stuff that they actually want here in this particular photograph. So this is the stuff that's been mined. This is the stuff that they want. This is the stuff that they're going to be selling or whatever. But there'll be another place where they're going to be dumping the stuff that they don't want. And all the other stuff that they don't want is a lot of different types of stuff. It's rock, it's different types of rock, metals, bugs, chemicals, Legionella, bacteria. It's all going somewhere else, and it's all being piled up like this somewhere else. And that's the first clue to where our volcanoes come from and from where we get. Okay. Oh, let's go back. So, yeah, just give it a thought. Next photograph. Yeah, again, this is just another quarry. Just noticed the lines going through. Just machinery cutting through, creating this imprint in this mud. So now this is all going to be exposed to the elements. It's going to harden, and over time it might become something else. You'd have to ask Wise Up. He might know. And here is another quarry. Now this is well, you can see what it is. It's a beach. It's the coast. It's the coast of England. I can't remember where it was. Okay, so let's just look. So you've got these lines again coming through here and here and here and here and here. So, so yeah, something's been chugging away here. They've got so far and they've stopped. The trucks have been coming up here, around to the top, lifting up, dumping their shit. See, you can see it. You can see here. It's dumping ground. And you'll notice that it's thin at the top and wide at the bottom. So, obviously, it's because it's been a material on top of each other and it's obviously thick at the bottom, as it would be. So that's why that looks like that. And when I said about the digger and the bucket, that's why this looks like this. Yeah. So that's been a quarry. I think I'm going to have to come back to that because it's too big. It's too big for me to. I'm just going to get lost if I start talking about it. Okay, so just we've got the coast. I can find it later. And here's another quarry. I don't know what they're quarrying. So yeah, obviously this is a truck, dumper truck. So I don't know if it was him or some other trucks have been up here somewhere and they've been dumping this stuff and it's just slowly trickling down to a degree. That's clever, isn't it? To a degree. Yeah, basically. With this particular one, I think it was going to be that big machine that we was looking at earlier because I don't really see any scrape marks. Yeah. So that's quite obvious. You can see what's going on. You can see it's a quarry. Just notice you've got all this stuff. Again, like a vertical drop and then all this stuff. Well, they're just not being paid enough, so they've left it. Just doing half a job. Okay, now I'm going to lie through my teeth. Okay. And when I stop lying, I'll tell you that I've finished lying, okay? I just need a sip of something. Now, this isn't a truck. This is a boat. And it's an amphibious boat, basically. But it sprang a leak and it sank. And that's why that's there. Now, what you're actually looking at here, okay, I know it looks like a quarry, but that's a mirage. It's not a quarry. Now, just outside of your view here, okay, now I've been there, so I know there's a dam, okay, and it's just been installed, yeah, and so it's completely blocking out all of the water. Now, what happened? What you're looking at here is the, the residue of a great river that's been coming through here. See, that's why you've got all these lines. So what happened? You had a little stream. If you just imagine where my mouse is going now, was ground level. See, like ground level there, there, and there, and there. So there was a stream. It's only just a trickle of a stream. Okay, and then after 10,000 years, the stream, etched away at the ground, and it became a bit lower. It created a channel, and then like there's another 10,000 years, and it went lower. Okay, and then there was an ice age and blah 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 blah. But then by 10 million years later, the water had etched its way through the crust of the globe all the way down to here, to this point. This is like the river bed, okay? And because it become so deep, it had undercurrents, and the undercurrents etched away at the rock. See, and you can see that that's true because you've got these lines. Yeah. So that's sort of from here to here. That's like 10,000 years. That's 20, 30. Well, then you've got like an ice age. The ice age was just that little bit there. So it was about a millimeter. That was the ice age. And then we had like 10 million years that brought us to this point. So basically, that's what's happened here. Okay, right. I've finished lying now. Okay, next photo. The Grand Canyon, guys. You tell me. What do you see? Just take it in. Just take it in. Okay, thanks. Let's go to the next one. Right, so now I'm really going to just get to the point about oops. So we looked at a photo earlier where you've got those long conveyor belt machines dumping this stuff. Blah 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 blah. Now, there's been an awful lot of quarrying on the Earth to a scale that's unthinkable. The problem is this stuff isn't stable. You know, it's not stable, is it? It's always going to be bits coming off, bits coming off. I mean, sure, perhaps in the centre part here, it's quite stable because it's weighted down by the mass, by the sum of its parts, as it were. Yeah. Yeah. Now, but the problem is, when I was talking earlier about the stuff that the people that are doing the quarrying don't want, you've got all kinds of different stuff. This is a pure product here. This has been processed, refined, poof, finished product. But there's other mounds, and it's just everything else. And it's going to cause a reaction, guys. It's going to get heat. And that's where our magma's coming from. Right, here's another quarry. This is Antarctica. Obviously, just aside here, we've got industry going on here, haven't we? Yeah. This like factories here. What are they doing? What are they processing? What are they doing? It ain't research. We got shipping containers, and where's whatever they're producing being shipped to? Where's it all going, guys? Where's it all going? Anyway, yep. So this again is a quarry. Telltale signs. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can see they've all. Here. Obviously, there's quarrying work going on here. You've got a level here. They've flattened it all out. Pretty clear. So you've got these unnatural ridges going on. That's been quarried out, made into roads. Pretty obvious. Oh gosh, mouse, behave. Yep. So you've got the bucket, whatever machine that they were using at the time. Uh, dum, 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 ploughing into the mountain, and they've left a bit at the bottom there. Here, got a platform here, so they would have been dumping all this shit, and it's just coming down like that off the top. There's another bit here, you can see that it's coming off the top. Again, you've got another ridge, but this looks like it's actually been carved out, excavated out, and then they've come on top and dumped what they didn't want on top of it. So you've got a kind of an incline there, haven't you? Yeah, again, they've gone that side, they've gone that side, they've been up here, they've dumped down here. There's a big one here, See how long that is? Remember that quarry earlier? And I told you for the first time. So you've got that again. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty cold around here in the Antarctica. So if they've got these, I don't know what these are, but it's cold. So why would you paint them white? You know, if you wanted to attract heat, you'd paint them black, wouldn't you? Or they're just trying to hide themselves. What are they doing here? Anyway, I digress. This is Antarctica again. It's a quarry, guys. It's a quarry. See, look, it's vertical. Poof, you know? But very old quarry. And here, again, you know, sloping down. This has all been dug out. They've been digging, looking for something. Yeah, and then the trucks or whatever vehicle they had just dumped it all out. You know, and on it goes. If you go on Google Earth, the whole Earth looks like it. Oh, did I not? Yes, I did. Um, this is something else. This is not a pure product, so this is actually like a waste something that I was talking about earlier. This is everything that they didn't want. Excuse me a sec. Yes, this is everything that they didn't want. You got bugs, worms, chemicals, just massive minerals, and it's all being churned up, mixed up together in a completely unnatural way, in a way that doesn't exist in just a normal Earth. How the Creator has made it. You know, everything has its place. This is churned and mixed. Put a bit of yeast in there, you get a huge loaf of bread. You know, so this is trouble. This is all going to react in a bad way. And this is a huge steaming pile of crap or manure. Now, if you if you're not if you're a city boy or city girl, you probably wouldn't know this. But when you put manure, just manure, out in a field, yeah, and leave it, it all heats up. Everything starts reacting, and you can actually get a fire. You can actually set fire, and this is just shit. Look, it's Mr. Fireman now. Yeah, to put flames out of the fire of the shit. So that's how we get it. Because in ancient past, they were doing this. They mined the entire flat Earth, and they made mountains of this. But don't ask me where they took the stuff that they wanted. I don't know where. That's what happens when you dump all stuff en masse. This is just biological. And it's not chemicals. It's not really minerals. It's just biological matter, cells and things breaking down and blah, 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 blah. And these are just bombs. And that's how we get our volcanoes. So volcanoes are basically just huge dumping grounds that are just chemically, minerally, biologically reacting and just create that huge big fire. The the hot molten lava. So yeah, oh yeah, I wanted to go back to something, didn't I? What did I want to say? What was it? No, no, was it? No, was it that? Oh, it was that. Yeah. So this photo, yeah, this is what we do today. You've got the two scales here, yeah? Two types. You've got the digger bucket thing like that, and then you've got all this kind of stuff like that, and then you've got your mounds where they just dump all the stuff they don't want. But this picture incorporates the previous civilization, perhaps before Noah's flood, whoever they are. Is that not astounding? So I thought, anyway. So why did I want to? Why did I write that down? Maybe if I speak to it, it will come to me. Maybe I'm just going off the point. Don't know. So yeah, biblical history, geographic. So I was just asking myself the question. Well, um, we know that history, for the large part, are lies, and the geographic positioning of countries are not independent. Who's that? Oh, it's Nibby. Um, it's not independent of history. So if I say, well, where is Jerusalem? Yeah, well, oh, it's in the Far East. Well, how do you know it's in the Far East? Oh, because the Bible says. The Bible says it's there. And I think, well, hold on. So does the Bible also give you the latitude, longitude, position of where Jerusalem is exactly in the Bible? The answer is no. I say, well, then how do you know that Jerusalem is where we think it is? Because that's what we've been told at school. That's what we've been told on TV. But what if it's not there? What if Rome is Jerusalem? Or southern Spain? Or Wales? Or Ireland? Could be anywhere. How do you prove it? You can't. You can't prove it, can you? Now, if history's mainly a big web of lies, so are the geographic places as well. It's got to be, guys. It's got to be. Got to be. I don't know why I brought that up, but you cannot prove Jerusalem is where we think it is. There's no proof. You can't pull out the Bible and say, look, it's there. It's there. Look, see, it's in the east, near the Mount of Olives. It's just to the east of the Mount of Olives. Yeah. Okay, so how do you know where the Mount of Olives is? Well, it's over there, isn't it? It's over there, like, next to Jerusalem. We're going round in circles now, yeah. Yeah, okay, so what proof have you got that that mountain over there is actually the Mount of Olives? Well, because it says it in the Bible. And does it give you the actual latitude, longitude, position on the earth? Does it give it to you? No. So how do you know it's the Mount of Olives? Well, because the Bible says so. Everything's upside down. Our world's a lie, guys. Our world's a lie. So let's just I'm just going to have a quick look on Google Earth. See if we can see any more quarryage. Let's go. China. Well, at least I think that's where I'm going. I don't know. I might be going to Jerusalem, for all I know. Yeah. Just remember you can do this on Google Earth. Anyone see any quarries yet? Any quarryage there? Sirs, zoom in. Yeah, so I mean, I would hypothesise that this was perhaps, who knows, perhaps that was ground level years ago. Who knows? No, that doesn't count, does it? Yeah, you just got the ridges, dumping. I'll get a bit closer. Yeah, it's not too obvious. I've really seen some really amazing quarries years and years ago in China. Here in Nip. I won't keep it too long. I think it was China. Was that a game console there? No. Yeah, yeah. You got your bridge, dumping. That's not very. That's not very good, Lee. I've seen some amazing quarries, but on a smaller scale in China. Look, there's a quarry, guys. Look, it's a damn quarry. Come on, it's a quarry. This is all man-made. Yeah, this is like a slag heap. They've just dumped all their crap there. Yeah, and the bigger ones, they end up becoming volcanoes. It's there. You can't miss it. Oh, try Hong Kong. Is it still green? Oh, what have I done? Hong Kong. Yeah, so thanks to Sylvia at New Earth. It's a bit green. It wasn't there either then. Sure, it was China. Um, but yeah, anyway, guys, pretty clear that the Earth has totally been mined. It's just beyond comprehension. This is not natural. It should be flat. This is all man-made, ancient man-made structures. Is it like here? Look at a volcano. Sorry, I'm not very good at spelling. Volcano. Hong Kong. We're in Hong Kong. Why am I not surprised that there's a volcano in Hong Kong? Look how much they've. Volcano Grill. Yeah, great. I didn't say grill. I didn't see it say grill. Volcano. So let's go to Japan then. It's Japan, perhaps. What? We just eaten. Oh, right. Okay, guys, I'll just leave it to you to find some volcanoes do your own research, um, make up your own mind, find your own truth. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and see you next time. Bye, guys and girls.